Greetings, 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 royal family. Happy Monday. It is Monday, September 13th. The year is 2021. And I'm back for another episode of the Morning Boogie Morning Show. Shout out to Twitch, live viewers on Twitch. Shout out to y'all. YouTube family, greetings, greetings, greetings. You are catching the replay. All right. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend and are well rested for this upcoming week. Did you guys watch the Video Music Awards, the MTV VMAs? I did, and the most exciting thing about the VMAs to me was the slice of red velvet cake that I had while watching certain scenes. We're gonna get into it. There were some highs, there were some lows. It's a lot of mixed reviews about the award show, but I'm definitely going to give my thoughts in detail as much as I care to anyway, and hopefully you guys will share your opinion as well. But yeah, I had a good weekend, well rested. The weather wasn't so bad where I am. I know certain areas got a lot of rain, and shout out to those who are suffering because of the weather, for lack of a better word. My prayers are definitely always with people in situations that are not so great, right? So hopefully everyone will be compassionate and considerate about those who have less than we do and those who are in unfortunate situations, okay? All right, so I don't really have any church announcements. I just want to get right into the shenanigans. I saw something on Deadline. It's an older article. I don't know if you guys are aware. Deadline.com is a website where they showcase like upcoming movies, TV shows, like news, entertainment news. So apparently they're planning on remaking House Party. Right, House Party, the movie with Kid and Play. Are you kidding me? Listen, these reboots are just giving me very much, we ain't got nothing else to do. We don't have no creativity, but we need to make money vibes. And I'm not here for a remake of House Party. Why? Why do we need to just like I'm not here for a remake of Fresh Prince? Why do we need a reboot to some of these shows? One show that I am excited about, though, is The Wonder Years. Y'all remember The Wonder Years with Winnie Cooper and Kevin and Paul? Loved that show growing up. They're actually remaking it, and it's going to be an all-black family. And Don Cheadle is going to be the narrator, because you know that show was just like Everybody Hates Chris. I like those style shows. So I think that's supposed to be airing next month. I'm not sure, but I do want to see it. It's going to be on ABC, The Wonder Years. So I'm interested in that. But I don't want a House Party remake. That's corny. Are y'all here for that? Just like the Fresh Prince. Remember last week or the week before that, I showed the video of Will Smith congratulating the young man who got the role of Will. These reboots are driving me crazy. It's giving no creativity. All right, moving along. Did you guys remember hearing about a Subway worker? Subway is the sandwich shop, where sandwiches are made, among other things. So there was a woman who was a victim of a burglary, right? She was a worker. A food prep person, right? Is that the appropriate name to call someone who works at Subway? I don't want to say sandwich maker. That seems insensitive. Anyway, so she was minding her business on her work, clocked in, okay, on her work shift, and some cretin decided to break into the store, and she defended herself. Well, it's being reported that the woman who defended herself and the store, but more so defended herself, is being suspended by her manager. Child, this is how you know the end of times is near, honey, or already here, because dumb is just becoming just bold, right? And outrageous, huh? Now, this was posted on It's On Site Instagram's page. So let's take a listen to what went down. Hold on, let me turn my volume up. How's everybody doing? Everybody all right? I don't want this to bust your eardrums out. All right, let's take a listen to what this newscaster lady has to say. Like to hear it? Here you go.
A local Subway employee defends herself during an attempted robbery. This happened Sunday morning at the restaurant on East State near 9th Street in Rockford. Rachel Perry talked with the woman today, and Rachel, she's been suspended from her job?
That's right, Mimi. She says she was scared for her life and in the moment decided to fight. But tells me the surveillance video, which is circulating on
A local subway employee defends herself during an attempted robbery. This happened Sunday morning at the restaurant on East State near 9th Street in Rockford.
What's going on?
Rachel Perry talked with the woman today. And Rachel, she's been suspended from her job?
That's right, Mimi. She says she was scared for her life and in the moment decided to fight, but tells me the surveillance video, which is circulating online, is the reason she's suspended.
Give me all the money, and I said, I don't have no money. Like, I don't have no money. That's all I said. And he's just like, give me everything before I hurt you.
A typical day turns into a fight for her life. Araceli Sotelo was working alone at this East State subway when a man walked in demanding money.
And then he just kind of like showed me his gun, and then I just kind of like I was kind of freaking out, like, whoa, you can't do that. Like, please leave. I won't call the police. Just please leave.
But the man didn't leave and grabbed her purse, so Sotelo fought back.
He's littler than me, so I'm like, I have that advantage. I'm bigger than him, so I could at least put my weight on him and push him or something.
She said the man's gun fell to the ground during the scuffle.
So he dropped it trying to hold onto my purse, and I end up pulling his sweater off of him. And I'm like, show your face, you're on camera. And then he's like, here, you could have your purse back, just give me back my stuff. Like, he wanted me to give him back his gun. I just hit him in the head with it. That's what he was doing to me.
Facts.
Surveillance video from inside the subway shows the entire incident and was posted online. Now Sotelo is suspended from her job.
And then I get a call yesterday. It was like, if every of these videos aren't down offline, you will be suspended. And then I texted them, and I'm like, how long am I suspended for? They said, so everything's removed offline. I have no ability to do that.
Sotelo tells me she didn't leak the video and says the owner is now ignoring her.
Like, they didn't want no one to know. Like, they wanted to be private that it happened to me and that I fought back. But I think that they did that because they don't want corporate to know.
I did reach out to the owner several times today and have not heard back. Police are investigating and the video is logged as evidence. Sotelo said the man didn't get any money from Subway, but he did steal her purse and broke her phone. A GoFundMe has been set up to help pay for the repairs on her phone. A link to that.
You see how ridiculous and absurd that is? The owner is is ignoring the girl. The manager suspended the woman. Now, how did surveillance video get leaked online? Probably from the police. These police officers in these precincts probably have direct connection to media outlets. And this is a news outlet. So if her phone was broken, how the heck could she have leaked this surveillance footage? Does she have access to the cameras? Are y'all boycotting Subway? They should call and run his numbers up in a bad way. Drive this owner crazy of this Subway and the manager. And I think the manager should be fired. And I think the owner of Subway should be held accountable. Where's corporate? And Subway needs to give a statement and issue this woman a public apology. And y'all wonder why sometimes some of these store clerks and attendants will see somebody stealing something and will just step aside and mind their business. See? But that's not the case with this woman because the man did have a weapon and she was defending herself. This is so dumb. You know what's going to happen? She's going to turn around and sue them, right? She's going to sue the Subway off these fools. Yeah, she definitely has a lawsuit. I'm pretty sure lawyers left and right are ringing off her phone and trying to get in contact with her. So y'all going to boycott Subway? I don't eat from Subway anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. That just disturbed my spirit. Anyway, moving along, Kanye West is not only obtaining success in the music department, but he's also a fashion icon, I guess you could say. Well, these are the new Yeezy Boots. Kanye West teamed up with Adidas. So these are the Yeezy Boots. This is rock, this tan color, and this is oil. Why do these look like the Prada shoes? Remember those Prada sneakers back in the day? I had them in black. And they look similar to this. So apparently people have been going online trying to order, and within 5 minutes of these sneakers or these boots dropping, they were sold out. But I think what ends up happening is whenever they have like pieces like this, Yeezy in particular or Kanye West in particular, they only have like a limited amount. So, and people know that they only have a limited amount. So they, when it drops, they buy it. So it's like, oh my God, they sold out in 5 minutes. Yeah, but there's only like 50 pair. So, I mean, So what do y'all think about these Yeezy Boots? You're going to see everybody rocking them. Perfect for the upcoming fall. I don't think they're ugly. They're not ugly. They look better than some of his Yeezy sneakers and those Yeezy slides. No shade, Kanye. I'm just saying. Y'all like Yeezy Boots? So he teamed up with Adidas. So shout out to him. He's doing his thing. All right, let's get into the foolery, okay? I am here to talk about the VMAs. I just wanted to give y'all a little yang, a little bit of news and things. I ain't going too heavy on anything else outside of the VMAs. This is going to be a VMA heavy based episode. All right, so make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Welcome, greetings and all that good stuff. If you're just coming in, I didn't really, we're only a few minutes in, like 6 minutes in or so. So yeah, get comfortable. All right, so yesterday, the MTV Video Music Awards premiere. I got the opportunity to watch the pre-show because I did record the pre-show and I also recorded the show. So I watched it all. Okay, it was on MTV and it was also on VH1. So I know the viewership ratings were probably high, right? Anyway. So let's get into some of these red carpet looks. Now, this is according to toofab.com. I went onto their website to see if I can gather up as many images, as possible. So here we have Miss Ashanti looking absolutely gorgeous. Ashanti doesn't like to wear too much clothes, and it's all good because she seems to do it tastefully. Ashanti's not out here spread eagle with a slit up to the high heavens and showing you her walls, if you know what I'm saying, right? Like some people. So this is cute or whatever. Ashanti is aging gracefully and she is taking care of her physical appearance and she ain't trying to hurt nobody. She's minding her business. Ashanti and Ja Rule did they present an award? They presented an award. And you guys know that Ja Rule is getting ready to do a versus with Fat Joe. Fat Joe was also in the building and he introduced one of the reggaeton artists. I can't remember his name. So everybody, the OGs were in the building last night and they were all looking great. Ashanti being one of them. Up next, we have Miss Chloe Bailey, if you're nasty. She had on her platform heels and what seemed to be Reynolds wrap. I don't know, what I like about the VMAs is that it gives people an opportunity to be creative, to be completely outside of the box. There's some hits, there's some misses, but it's all in fun, right? So these critiques are all in fun. There's no hate behind anything that I do because I've never been a hater, and I can't be. It's impossible. So this was very interesting. Was it creative? Yes, it was creative. Was it funny? Yes, it was funny. Did it look weird? Yeah, it looked weird. But it's the MTV VMAs. That's the culture. That's pop culture. This is what they do. So she had her gold faux locks, just like she did in her Have Mercy video. She had on her platforms. So she graced the red carpet. They did a pre-show interview. I don't remember the young lady's name who did the interview, but they were like, Tinashe was on the red carpet. I didn't even recognize Tinashe. Did you guys catch that, the pre-show? Anyway. So Chloe was there with her sister. Her sister looked significantly different than she did, but I understand. Chloe was the star. She was performing her first performance at the VMAs as a solo artist. So yeah, I can understand. And this is her sister, completely opposite of what Chloe wore, and that's totally fine. They're not joined at the hip. They don't have to do the same thing. I thought that this was really cute, a little risque, with the cleavage showing. And the chicken titties, So she looked nice, very simple but elegant. And I was here for it. I was definitely here for it. And she is extremely supportive of her sister. I see online that people, as they tend to do, some people, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Some people like to be very divisive. And they like to, I wonder if Hallie's going to be doing what Chloe's doing. I wonder if Hallie is jealous of her sister. And I don't know if it was Chloe or I think it was Chloe that said, no, my sister stop trying to pit us against each other, because someone posted that Hallie is kind of like the little sister that your parents make you bring along when you're going out. And Chloe, she stuck up for her sister as she should. I don't see jealousy in Hallie or in Chloe. But again, when the cameras are on, People can be one way when the cameras are off. People can be different. But I am hoping that there's nothing to divide. Y'all, if one wins, y'all both win, right? Ain't y'all family? And y'all very close, no? So it is what it is. People are going to do that to have something to talk about. So this is the two of them together. And you see Chloe looks absolutely taller than her sister because she had on these platform high heels. And at first I was like, towering over your sister, trying to make it seem like you're on a higher level than her. But then I was like, all right, I'm reaching. I was bored. So I was just like, my mind wandered. And I was like, yeah, I'm reaching. Let me cut it out. But they both look absolutely beautiful. Hair and face look great. Now I wonder, that's Hallie's hair? Because I know they have locks, but did her hair grow like that? That long? Beautiful if it did. Even if it didn't, it is what it is. But yeah, Chloe's outfit, I guess I don't get it. Maybe there's a concept that I totally miss. Real artsy fartsy. All right, up next, child. Tommy Lee is still ghetto. Okay, this is Tommy Lee and his son. He actually presented an award. They brought out the OGs throughout the night. Okay, I'm gonna get into that in a few minutes. But Tommy Lee, this is Tommy Lee and his son. They were on the red carpet and the MTV. I'm getting tongue tied. It's the iced coffee. Let me slow down. The VMAs were at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And I was excited about that because I'm like, oh, okay, bring it on home. Not really, but kind of. And it is New York Fashion Week. So I'm pretty sure it was absolute madness out there in the Big Apple. But this is Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee presented an award, and Machine Gun Kelly was the recipient of the award. I don't remember what the category was, but Tommy Lee is still ghetto. Okay. And I love every minute of it. He couldn't see. He was like, I can't read that ish. And he put his glasses on, and was doing his thing. And he presented the award for whatever the category is. But Machine Gun Kelly won because he was excited. He said, oh, my boy, Machine Gun Kelly. He embraced him, gave him a hug. I love seeing more artists give it up for the newer artists. That's love, and I'm here for it, and it be genuine. But yeah, Tommy Lee's ghetto. He's always been, and I love it. I ain't got no problem with him. Moving along, yeah, this is Troye Sivan. Right. Okay, girl, do your thing. Let me not do that. Okay, sir, if that's how you identify, you have to be very careful. This is Alicia Keys. Now, I was actually shocked that Alicia Keys was at the VMAs because I performed at the VMAs with Sway Lee. Her gown was absolutely beautiful during her performance with Sway Lee, in my opinion. The gold, I love gold, rose gold, pink gold, yellow gold, white gold, gold, champagne gold. I'm a gold kind of girl. So she looked beautiful. Her hair looked absolutely gorgeous. She was very light on the makeup, but I thought that her outfit, her gown was so elegant. It was so beautiful. She looked nice, but I was really shocked. Why are you there? Well, she has a song with Sway Lee, unbeknownst to me. I don't know if it was a new single or if it was the debut of the single. Sway Lee looked like Sway Lee, and then she performed Empire State of Mind. And I thought that little mama was going to jump on stage. I said, she bet not. They probably didn't even invite her, child. What a shame. I'm still embarrassed for her. Anyway, so this is her on the red carpet. This is a stunning look. She looks good. She looks great. I don't know how I feel about that song with her and Sway Lee. So she got up there. She played the piano. She performed. She did her thing. So shout out to Alicia Keys. Big up to her. This is Bretman Rock. This is apparently a TikToker, all right? And he showed up dressed to the nines, okay, with his thigh-high boots on and his wig. I wasn't feeling the hair. I saw when he was on the red carpet in the pre-show. I wasn't really feeling his hair. I said, come on, now. You could, and yes, I said his because he is male. The dress was cute. The boots, I'm here for it. Like I said, fall is approaching, so I guess everybody's getting their boots on. But the hair was an epic fail for me. Was an epic fail. I would have liked to see like a straight, bone straight, or if you gonna do the curls, I wasn't feeling the hair. Hair can set an outfit off, in a good way or in a bad way. But outfit was cute. This is Shay Mitchell. She's on the red carpet. I don't remember if I saw her She didn't interview with anybody on the pre-show. I'm trying to remember. This is Billie Eilish. She looked like, all right, yeah, it is what it is. I was getting very much stank vibes from her all night long. I don't know. And they said that she threw some shade at J-Lo. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, J-Lo was in the building. She presented, I forgot what performer who she presented. Someone performed. But Billie Eilish, she won. Did she win a global something award? She won, or was that the Foo Fighters? The Foo Fighters were in the. Avril Lavigne was in the building, y'all. Oh, geez, okay, old school pop artists and rock artists. Nick Lachey was there. My man from Backstreet Boys and I can't remember the dude's name from NSYNC. Cyndi Lauper. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway. So this is Billie Eilish. I don't remember what award it was that she won, but she was in the building. But she was giving very much, whatever, stank vibes. I don't know what that was about. Okay, and this is Charlie XCX. How you doing? Yes, half naked. Okay, y'all wasn't cold out there? Who else is there? The D'Amelio family. Who are they? I don't know who they are, but they look very cute. The red carpet. This is cute. I did see Sierra. Sierra introduced Normani before her performance. Sierra looked absolutely, positively stunning from head to toe, baby. She was serving. I'm here for this. You can't go wrong with black, but you got to do it right, you know? So she looked absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is Travis Scott. He won an award for something, I think. Didn't he? I don't remember what he won for. I should have wrote this down, but I didn't want to. Simone Biles, she was interviewed on the pre-show on the red carpet. Seems like a very, very sweet girl. So she looked nice. Nice and classic. You can't go wrong. Rita Ora looked cute. This was nice. That's Sierra again. Sierra looks stunning. And I love the sleek hair. Absolutely love the sleek pullback ponytail. Charlie D'Amelio. Who is that? I don't know who that is. This is Billy Porter. He introduced Little Nas X when Little Nas X performed. Billy Porter looked nice. This is actually very toned down for Billy Porter, but I like it though. You know, I really, really like it. Sometimes when people try to create a moment, sometimes I think you have to do it just right, because you can be either too underwhelming or too overwhelming, and then you just totally miss the mark. And we've seen some of Billy Porter's looks. If you keep up with red carpet fashions and keep up with certain pop culture figures, Billy Porter sometimes, honey, he can do a lot. I mean, not that I don't like it, but this was very toned down. But I'm here for it though. This was really cute. His makeup looked absolutely flawless in my opinion. And they were showing, before they were breaking for commercial, they were showing people behind the stage, backstage. When he presented or when he introduced Little Nas X, it looked great. And then when you saw him behind the scenes, when they were going to commercial, you get the full effect of the makeup. This picture doesn't really do it much justice, but it gives you a little bit of an inside look. His makeup, like up close, flawless. Shout out to whoever his makeup artist was, because he looked good. That's Winnie Harlow. She was on the red carpet. I don't remember seeing her being interviewed by anyone. Last, Nick Lachey and AJ McLean. They presented, I don't know what they presented, but they were up there. They were also backstage. So this is like pop culture royalty right here. 98 Degrees, NSYNC, and Backstreet Boys. Okay. Only person that's missing is Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, but we know Britney is dealing with a lot right now. And where the heck was Christina Aguilera? She probably wanted parts. This is Ed Sheeran. His performance was absolutely boring, but I do like Ed Sheeran though. I like his music, and I think he's a pretty cool artist. He seems like a real down-to-earth, humble guy, but his performance was boring, okay? And I sat through and watched everything. Boring, but I like him. I told y'all they brought out Cyndi Lauper. They brought Cyndi Lauper out on the show. Look at Doja Cat's other mother, okay? If you listen to me before talk about Doja Cat, I oftentimes say these are my original thoughts. I haven't heard anybody compare Doja Cat to anyone other than Nicki Minaj. I would have to say I always say Kylie Minogue. If Kylie Minogue and Nicki Minaj had a baby, it would be Doja Cat, and Cyndi Lauper is her grandmother. You know, Doja Cat gives me like a little bit of Missy Elliott, Cyndi Lauper, Kylie Minogue, and Nicki Minaj all balled up into one, and they spit Doja Cat out. But yes, Cyndi Lauper came out and she presented an award, or she either presented a performer. I don't remember, but I did see her and I was shocked. She looks great. When's the last time we saw Cyndi Lauper? Okay. It's here for the OGs. So this is this is Cyndi Lauper and her son. Glad to see the OGs are still here. All right, that's Josh Dunn of 21 Pistols and his wife, actress Debbie Ryan. This is them on the red carpet. This is Giveon. Justin Bieber won an award for what? I don't remember. And Giveon was up on stage with him as well. Shout out to him. Miss Thing. This is Miss Normani, honey. This is the red carpet look. Real tame and cute. Yes, Normani. Work. This is Vinny. Oh, remember him from oh my God, Jersey Shore, Vinny. Look at him all growed up. Sweetie, I didn't even realize that this was Sweetie. I did not realize. I saw her on the red carpet, like between, commercials when they were doing behind the scenes. But for some reason, like at glance, I thought this was Lotto, because Lotto had on something similar to this. But there goes Sweetie. Let me tell you something about Sweetie. I don't hate Sweetie. I do believe that she is being elevated in spaces where it's kind of like, all right, let's slow down now. Like calling her a rapper, it's kind of like, is that what we're doing these days? And it's no hate, but Sweetie is going to be one of the new brand ambassadors, I guess, with MAC, the cosmetic company. So that's going to be coming. So she's launching a campaign with MAC. She has the Sweetie meal at McDonald's. I don't understand why people are doing reviews of the Sweetie meal when the Sweetie meal at McDonald's is nothing but a Big Mac, chicken nuggets, fries, and a Sprite soda. All items that are already on the McDonald's menu. So when I look on YouTube and I see people doing reviews of the Sweetie meal, so you mean to tell me you're just reviewing a Big Mac, chicken nuggets, fries, and a Sprite soda? It's not a new meal. Anywho, I'm not mad at it. I think that that's genius marketing. So I think that Sweetie has kind of found her thing. Maybe she'll kind of steer clear of music and the rap lane. But I feel like if she wants to try different things, I'm not mad at it. She's not out here hurting anybody. So she's doing her thing. But I did not recognize her on the red carpet. I was like, oh, that looks like Lotto, just like at glance. But this was Sweetie. So shout out to Sweetie. I can't wait to see that MAC campaign. Lil Huddy. I saw him being interviewed behind the scenes. AJ McLean, we saw him already. This is David Lee Roth. I think he introduced Video of the Year, which went to Lil Nas X. Madison Beer, Dove Cameron. Some of these young children, I don't know. Jack Harlow. He performed with Lil Nas X. And he did a good job. I think he did a good job. He was all right. He doesn't me. And this is Tinashe. Did y'all recognize her? If y'all saw the awards, I did not even recognize Tinashe. She was one of the red carpet hostess behind the scenes. Nessa, this is the girl. This is one of the other interviewers. She interviewed Hallie behind the scenes, and I don't remember the other girl. Nessa looks pretty. And that's pretty much it. I don't remember the other girl. All right, so let's move it along. Lil Nas X. This is the other interviewer. There were 3 people behind Nessa, Tinashe, and I don't remember this young girl's name. Look at Lil Nas X. All right, so Lil Nas X, I think he was being, I don't know. It's just something about this kid, man. He seems really like just play too much trolly. But whatever, it is what it is. We live in the social media age where trolling gets you all the attention in the world. So people are throwing stones at this interviewer, calling her all types of names and pinning things on her that I don't think she deserves because they're saying she hated on Lil Nas X. So let's take a listen. Let's just take a listen.
I'm happy. I look good. I look a little good.
Listen, I'm not going to say I'm hating on the fit, but let's move on, okay? Now, in 2019...
I'm happy. I look good. I look a little good.
Listen, I'm not going to say I'm hating on the fit, but let's move on, okay? Now, in 2019...
Did you see that look away from the... I don't know. You walking... I don't know. It seemed playful to me. And not to mention, they're on a time restriction. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really got to kind of move it along. Like, I don't know. Did she hate on him? I don't think she hated on him, child. Anytime certain people don't get the attention that they want, they start labeling people all types of crazy stuff. Now, y'all see the outfit of Lil Nas X, right? Let me just go on record as saying this. The outfit is not ugly to me. The outfit to me is not ugly. The shoes could be a little bit different, but I get it. It's real costumey. You know what I mean? And the train, I love dramatics. You know what I'm saying? Artsy fartsy type stuff, right? The drama in the train, cute. The color, beautiful against his skin tone. But the hair, honey, this just doesn't look good on him. See, you could have a piece on a hanger that looks absolutely fabulous. All pieces are not for all people. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with body shape, skin tone. Well, sometimes it does. And sometimes it does skin tone, different hues and your undertones and things. I just don't think this looked good on him. Like, he wasn't rocking it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This isn't his style. You could just tell he can't pull this piece off. The mullet was a disaster, you know, and I guess it was supposed to be. I wasn't feeling the hair. And again, hair can make or break an outfit, in my opinion. It can make or break an outfit. You could have your hair looking tight, done up, like you stepped out of Shanae's Show Enough hair salon, and you could have on sweatpants, clean sweatpants and a t-shirt and some cute sneakers and look fly. But you have on those same sweatpants, t-shirt, and cute sneakers, and your hair is busted and you look crazy. That's just my opinion. Lil Nas X didn't tie this together for me. Like, he can't rock this. It's something about, he just didn't do this outfit justice. That's my opinion. And like I said, the outfit is not ugly. The hair is a tragic mess, but the outfit is not ugly. But he ain't rocked this the way it should have been rocked. All right, so enough of the behind the scenes and the red carpet. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show. Now, these photos and this article is courtesy of New York Post. I know you see it up there. We got to give credit where credit is due. First of all, the opening, you hear a voice. The opening of the show, you hear a voice talking. And I was like, okay, none other than the pop icon herself, Madonna, okay? Oh, it didn't stop there. Madonna walks out and everybody goes bananas. And the fact that the younger crowd knows who Madonna is, that's good. A lot of us 80s babies grew up on Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, etc., etc. And who other than Madonna to open up the show? Like, Madonna and Michael Jackson, Cyndi Lauper, they are responsible for making, like, MTV very popular, right? Like, you know, only person that was missing was the dearly departed Michael Jackson, okay? Anyway, so here go Madonna. Madonna just seems to be aging backwards, huh? Let me leave that alone, because that's a whole other topic for a different day. So yeah, here she go. Look at her. She looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yes. Y'all remember when Madonna performed, she performed Vogue, and she gave this, like, I think that's what they're referencing, that Marie Antoinette moment. That was so classic. So yeah, Madonna is very, and you look at the pictures in the background, that's Madonna through many different eras. Yeah, you can't have a VMA Awards, and it was the 40th anniversary or 40th birthday of the MTV VMAs, or MTV, right? MTV as a whole. So that was Madonna. Child, y'all remember when she performed this? Ooh, the Catholic Church was hot, and not in a good way, child. Madonna performed Like a Virgin, and she was on that bed gyrating and going crazy. What's this? Okay, so that's Madonna. All right, moving along. First of all, I want to give props to the young folk because I'm not a hater. You know, you got to let the young people have their time. You know, I'm an 80s baby, so, you know, things have significantly changed over the years as it pertains to pop culture and music. So, you know, I don't try to ruin it for the young kids. You know what I mean? They have their favorites. We had our favorites, so on and so forth. And it's going to be that as time goes on. This little girl right here, and I know she's, 19? But she's a little girl to me, all right, in a good way. Olivia Rodrigo. When I tell you that in the span of 6 to 8 months, this girl has dominated like crazy. Now, I like stats and numbers. I watch the charts. I see what's trending musically and how many album sales and streams and things like that. This young girl, hopefully she'll be winning Grammys next year. And the reason why I say that is she's been charting like crazy since she came out. Her single Driver's License, among others, dominating on the Billboard 100. Billboard 100 is the singles chart. Out of 100 singles at one point, 10 of them were Olivia Rodrigo. 10 singles on the Billboard 100. And you just come out for 7-8 months. She had a great performance. It was her first time performing at the VMAs. It was a whole lot of young chaos going on the stage, a whole bunch of confetti and dancing haphazardly and crazy all over the stage. But she's young. That's her crowd. I do like her songs. Okay. And I think that she is very well deserving of all of the accolades that she has received. Now, I want to go to my Twitter and I want to highlight the date on here. Y'all see the date on here? I can't highlight it. Here we go. August 11, 2021. Just my prediction, I said Olivia Rodrigo is going to clean up at the VMAs. And Sister Girl did just that. Look at the date. Look at the date. I said it because I've been paying attention to her numbers. I do like her. If you're a music fan, get into it. Get into it. She did her thing, and I was very proud of her. So that was her. What did she win? I think I have another slide with the winners, but I'll get back to her. This is Lil Nas X. I knew he wasn't going to keep those pants on when he stepped out. He snatched his pants off and was gyrating all over the stage toward the end. He came out in a band costume. And I said, it's giving very much Beyonce at Coachella, okay? Everyone had on pink. The whole stage was pink. So Jack Harlow came out and did his thing. Here we go. Okay, these are the nominations. Yeah, this show's going to be a little all over the place, but it is what it is. I want to do an in-depth, breakdown. So Video of the Year, Lil Nas X won for Call Me By Your Name. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion were nominated for several categories, but they didn't win anything. And I didn't think, no offense, but I didn't think that they would because look at their competition, not to mention. And when did WAP come out? Didn't that come out last year? Obviously, it made the deadline for them to be nominated in this year's VMAs. Best Rock Group, John Mayer. This is probably going to be long. Best R&B, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic, Leave the Door Open. Okay, well deserving. You see Chris Brown and Young Thug were nominated for Go Crazy. Best Choreography. You see that? Listen, this is Little Miss Olivia Rodrigo. She's accepting her Best New Artist Award, deservedly so. She was up against, what's the boy name? The Kid Leroy or the Kid Leroy, something like that. But she looks absolutely stunning, and I wanted her to win Best New Artist, deservedly so. Like I said, check out her numbers. Just Google her and look at her chart-topping singles. Her debut album is doing numbers. She's up there with Billie Eilish, and she's only been out for under a year. And she makes good music. Her music is not trash. Not trash whatsoever. Best cinematography, what else? Best alternative, best art direction. Girl, let's get into Doja Cat. Doja Cat was the host, right? she's so quirky, but she wasn't as annoying as I thought. She wasn't annoying at all. I thought she would be super annoying. She was cute and funny. Doja Cat has a really cute, harmless personality, and I thought that her hosting gig, she did well. She came out in this number. I guess, I don't know. She said she looked like a shrimp. She was making fun of herself. I love yellow pumps. I own several pair. I love yellow pumps. But she this is Doja. This is Doja Cat. Oh my God. She won Best Collaboration with SZA for Kiss Me More. She didn't even let SZA get a word in edgewise. And then I thought to myself, so the whole time SZA was at the awards, why the hell didn't you perform Kiss Me More? Doja performed the song that she has with The Weeknd, and then another song from her album. With her album is not that bad. It's not bad in my opinion. It's pretty solid work. And she did this acrobatic, connected to strings, stuff that Pink, the artist Pink, does. But Doja didn't even perform with SZA, and SZA was there. Why didn't you perform Kiss Me More? Anyway. All right, let's go on to the next slide. This is Lil Nas X. Surprise, surprise. Like I said he's gonna tear them pants off in a New York minute. You watch. So Olivia Rodrigo, like I said, she cleaned up. She did well. Best and worst performances of the VMAs. Camila Cabello looked a fool, and that's her on the end. This is Lil Nas X, and of course that's Chloe Bailey. So according to the New York Post, Justin Bieber, they said, did horrible. I think Justin Bieber showed up because he was contractually obligated to do so. He did perform, and he won Artist of the Year. Yeah, I don't understand how he won Artist of the Year. I guess a lot of people weren't happy about that, but ain't nobody hating. It's not like he doesn't make good music. Ed Sheeran, they said Ed Sheeran was the worst. Didn't I tell y'all Ed Sheeran's performance was boring? My God, it bored me to tears. But I like Ed Sheeran, so shout out to him. Best, Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X won Video of the Year for Call Me By Your Name. It was just a whole bunch of Pink on stage. Ooh, worse. Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. The song is cute, but I don't rock with Camila Cabello. Not at all. And I know she was watching Normani perform her heart out at the VMAs. Yeah, Camila looked crazy. Chloe Bailey. Now, there's a whole lot of talking about this month. So Chloe Bailey performed her debut solo single, Have Mercy. And she pretty much gave what we saw in the video. I didn't understand what was going on at the very beginning of her performance. There was a whole bunch of crazy antics. She was screaming. She was looking contorted and distorted and real questionable, put it that way. And I wasn't feeling all the fire and brimstone in the background. And I like theatrics and all of that stuff, but it was very distracting. I wanted to see her dance live. Now, vocals, she did good. She did absolutely great. And what a lot of artists do is, the day of the show, usually when they do like their final rehearsal or maybe like a rehearsal, they'll record their vocals on the stage, and that's what will play while they're performing when it's time to perform. Fun fact. So it appears as if when you hear the vocals that are different from the record, it's like, oh yeah, they are performing live. Technically not, but kinda, right? Anyway, I think that was the case here. I'm gonna say this. I think that Chloe is kind of marveling in her success because people are loving it. People are loving the single. They're loving the look, the video. People like Chloe Bailey. Her next single, video, whatever it is that she does, if it is remotely like this, she's going to have a problem. Anywhere near like this performance, she's going to have a problem. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Too much Beyonce. Too much Beyonce. I know Beyonce is not the only person that can toss her hair around. No, she's not. Rock bands toss their hair all over the place all the time, right? But this was very reminiscent of Beyonce, and I don't know if I want to see that. We already have a Beyonce. We don't need the next Beyonce. No. Chloe is Chloe. And I get what people mean when they say we're searching for the next Beyonce. I get it. You're searching for the next, it girl that's going to reign over all the other girls, because people like competition like that. I get it. But she better hurry up and establish her solo self very quickly. And if this is the direction that you're going to go in, you're going to always hear people like, girl, we saw Beyonce do that already. We saw, even though history repeats itself, I get it. I don't know. The performance, it was too much. She did well. Vocally, she's superior vocals. I'm trying to figure out how I'm trying to put this. It was just like, oh, okay. The fire and brimstone in the background, man. I don't want to see that, girl. And Chloe needs to tighten up on her dance moves. I think that she was so caught up in delivering a bomb performance, like I got to crush it, that she got a little bit carried away. Her pacing is a little bit, okay, calm down. That could be nerves too. She could have been nervous. She didn't do bad. That's the point that I'm making. But why should the torch be passed to you? I mean, if we're talking about vocals, then girl, okay, you won. But is this the Chloe that we're going to see? Are we going to always see her gyrating? I mean, are we always going to see her crotch? Then you lick the microphone at the end. I feel like you can be sexy without being extremely raunchy. You can be. But maybe she doesn't want to. So I don't know. I just have mixed feelings about it. I'm really kind of like, I see, man, Chloe girl, you done accepted that assignment, girl. That's all I got to say. We see it. I said, what is with all the fire and what's going on? What in the Hades is going on? All right, let me move on. But she did well. I mean, she didn't do horrible. But that licking of the microphone at the end was like, okay. The Foo Fighters, y'all remember the Foo Fighters? They won a like an icon award or something like that. So they were there, they performed. Alicia Keys, here go. This is what I was talking about. The gold gown. Stunning. She looked beautiful. Look at Swaley in his gold pants. What's with everybody's obsessed with devil horns, and y'all better be careful what y'all ask for. I'm going to find the right words for Chloe. Normani, she performed. Who's this? Who this man? Oh, this Justin Bieber looking crazy. Okay, so the Shade Room actually broke everything down, winners and all this other stuff and the other nominees. Shout out to the Shade Room, okay, because I did not have time to screenshot and edit and do all. I didn't want to. So shout out to the Shade Room, okay? Shade Room team. So Olivia Rodrigo wins. I said that already. 2021 VMA for Song of the Year. And she also won for the Push Performance of the Year. So those were her awards that she won. Best Viral Dance. You know what I think is crazy? The categories. Like, what are some of these categories? What? I didn't even know this was a thing. 2021 MTV VMAs for Best Viral Dance. Oh, so the City Girls won? I didn't even know this was a category. Oh, these are the nominees. Okay. Anyway, moving along. How do you feel about Lil Nas X winning Video of the Year? How y'all feel about that? I don't know. His closest competition would have been Doja Cat. But then again, Video of the Year. Not the song itself, but the video. Was his video controversial? Absolutely. People are still talking about it. But I guess I don't really have much to say. Miss Normani. Okay, so Normani paid tribute to Janet Jackson. So I guess Chloe, she paid her little tribute to Beyonce. Normani came through and said, I'm going to pay tribute to my homie, Janet Jackson. And what do I mean by that? Let me see if I have the picture. So you guys know that if you didn't see it, Tiana Taylor was at the ending of Normani's performance. And Tiana Taylor was strapped into something. She was strapped down, and Normani climbed on top of the thing that Tiana Taylor was strapped to and started riding her, basically grinding. And Janet Jackson basically did the same thing on her tour. She would get somebody out of the audience and strap them down and basically, go to town and perform and all that good stuff. So she did the same thing to Tiana Taylor. Now, what I don't understand is during Normani's performance, I don't get why Cardi B's vocals weren't played. So, this song does feature Cardi B. So I don't get why Cardi B's vocals weren't playing. Normani did the same choreography that we saw in the video, which is not a bad thing. Not bad. But she shocked everybody at the end when she performed with Tiana Taylor. Here's the thing. I don't know. Everybody just does everything for shock value, I guess. I should have sent this picture to myself. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, y'all. I have the picture in my phone. I have the screenshot in my phone. How's everybody doing? Everybody all right? We're approaching an hour. Yeah, everybody's talking about Normani. She is definitely trending. So here's the picture. Let me see. I didn't pull it up from my phone. But you can see this. Here you go. See? I didn't like that, by the way. This is somebody else's Instagram. See, that's Tiana. Tiana, what is in your head, sis? So that's them. She straddled her. All right, let me get this off the screen. I'm trying to find the picture where they compare it to. If you Google Janet Jackson and Normani, I'm sure somebody will have it. But everybody is talking about Miss Normani, honey. Oh, here goes some photos behind the scenes of Normani and Miss Tiana Taylor. Ooh la la. Look at these ladies. Hey, sis. I wish she would have performed. I wish Tiana Taylor would have danced with her. Like, Normani looked cute. She did her thing. Tiana Taylor, look at her looking insane. Abs look like they painted on. Okay, go on, girl. So everybody's talking about Normani, and I know people are going to do the comparison thing. And, oh, here it is. People are going to do the comparison thing. Who had the better performance, Chloe or Normani? I think they both did well. I have some concerns with both, okay? Janet Jackson. Oh, everybody was paying homage to Miss Janet Jackson. You see Tinashe, she was one of the red carpet hostesses. They're doing a side-by-side comparison with Tinashe's outfit and one of Janet Jackson's outfit. And then to the far right, you see Normani and Tiana Taylor, and then you see Janet Jackson. So, okay, shout out to paying homage to Miss Jackson if you're nasty. And don't forget, Janet Jackson does have a documentary coming out. So this is good promotion to get everybody looking back at old Janet Jackson videos and material and things of the sort. I wish I could find a better picture. So, some people had some concerns. I saw that Tyrese was complaining about there not being any creativity. And, the generation prior to Tyrese can say the same thing about Tyrese and the people in his generation. So some of this music ain't for everybody. Okay. It's a sign of the times. It's what the children like. I don't disagree with him, though. I do think that, people are more concerned with shock value than actual talent. And that goes for a lot of artists. I'm not even going to say anything because this show is already getting long. We have 53 minutes so far. Gimmicks sell. And what I'm afraid of, or not afraid of, or what I'm concerned with is that gimmicks and just crappy music is replacing true talent, and art, it's like Normani's performance, the set was nice and clean, which I appreciated, meaning there wasn't a whole bunch of production. Maybe she didn't have time because apparently last minute she was invited to perform at the VMAs, right? So it was just kind of like a white background at one point. Then it was red, solid colors, which was good visually because you could focus on the dancers and the choreography. So I appreciated that. Then after a while, it's like, okay, is she going to do something? When Cardi B's part came, I didn't hear Cardi B. I said, why didn't she play Cardi's vocals? That's weird. But then at the very end, when you started to kind of lose interest, boom, here's Teyana Taylor strapped to some sort of, contraption, and she's climbing on her, riding her, and hanging on from her and all types of stuff. So I get what Tyrese is saying about gimmicks selling, because let me ask a question. If Normani did not have Teyana Taylor strapped up and straddling her on stage, what would you say about Normani's performance? Would you say it was boring? What would Normani's performance be without Teyana Taylor? I just want to know. I just want to know. All right, y'all. I'm tired now of talking. My throat is getting dry, and plus I don't want this video to take forever to upload. So shout out to the live Twitch viewers. Let's continue this conversation in the comments. What do you guys think of Normani's performance, and what do you think of Chloe's performance? Independently, we're not comparing the two. These are two different artists. I will say this, the one thing that I do like about both performers and performances is that they both, in their own way, paid respect to Beyonce and Janet Jackson, the OGs. And I like that. That to me is the best thing about both of their performances. But independently, what do you think? Do you think that Chloe was doing too much? Do you think that Chloe was boring? Do you think it was too over-sexualized? Do you think Normani's was boring and then she had to pull out the last gimmick, the tricks and gimmicks and stuff? Oh, before I go, I like not having too much structure to the show. It makes it authentic. Chloe Bailey, it was going around that there was something hanging from Chloe Bailey's hoo-ha when she was dancing. Okay, just follow along, a string. So I Am Zoe is a social media personality. He was actually, like he does with all events and awards, he was recording it and putting it up on his stories. He's watching the VMAs. So he was zooming in and out like he often does and gives his funny commentary, which I enjoy. And when Chloe was actually bent over, you could see in her hoo-ha area that there was something white. Now, people were saying that it was a string because it was that time of the month. And I said to him, when I saw it, I said, that can't be a string because look at where it is. Now, I know everybody, is built different, but girl, that ain't no string. And then I said, how could it be a string when she was wearing stockings over her little leotard getup, right? Anyway. And I said it might be a tag from the costume or the tag from the pantyhose. I don't know. So what people were doing was they were saying that I Am Zoe zoomed in on purpose and was redistributing the video. He said that's not what happened. And it's weird because I saw the actual video that he did on his stories and he was zooming in and out of everybody and he didn't zoom in, pause it, and highlight that. Social media being social media. So he had received a lot of backlash because of it, and people were, quote unquote, canceling him and saying because he's a gay man, he's disrespecting a black woman, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But before I go, I wanted to play this because he had seen it and he gave his comments on it. Like to hear it? Hit it, Zoe.
It's honey, it was so good. And yeah, a bitch sounded good. But anyway, fan page be trying to make something out of nothing, child. So, yeah, y'all know I always commentate when it's something like a VMAs, BET Awards, sports, whatever. So, yeah, and it'd be like long, constant, holding the button down videos. So this fan page trying to make it sound like I went back, recorded, and purposely showed something. Honey, Chloe's ass was fat. Fat as fuck, and bitch, I was zooming in her whole fucking performance. Even on Nas, honey, I zoomed in. Bitch, I zoom in all the time. And they were trying to make it like I purposely zoomed in at a certain moment, honey. And no, that's why I gagged. You heard it in my voice. I gagged. Like fuck. So, yeah, don't try to make something out of nothing, child. Don't do that. And come to find out it was a tag, you stupid bitch. So suck my dick.
Oh, okay. I gotta monetize that video, boy. It was a tag. I thought the same thing when I first saw it, because I woke up this morning and I'm like, let's see what the people saying. And I'm like, Zoe did what now? To who and when? Nah. I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense. And when I seen other like blog pages highlighting it and zooming in, and when I saw Zoe's original story, he zoomed in, but he didn't stop, triple zoom in and point it out and highlight it. No. He didn't do that. Go to his stories while it's still up and you'll see exactly, unless he took it down. I don't know, but that's not what I saw. Anywho, he cleared it up. There you go. There you have it. All right, Royal Family, we at the 1 hour mark. I am signing off. Make sure you drop down in the comments and share your thoughts. If you joined late, you can always catch the replay. And hopefully I will be back tomorrow with another episode of the Morning Boogie Morning Show. I'm signing off. And as always, until next time, folks. Peace.